Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. The reason why I decided to review this deck is because, well, firstly, I really like it. I've had it for a while, worked with it, and it's really good. And secondly, is because I feel it's received quite a lot of unfair nasty reviews saying that it's just the same as the Moonology deck, which it is not. I've had the other Moonology deck, which I actually did not keep. This one is really aimed at manifestation, and it's just very good. Now, I also like the Moonology, it's just I realized I have quite several decks that, you know, deal with the moon, and I just thought, well, this is not the one I reach out for. However, this one is awesome. I really love it. So, as per usual, it's going to be timestamped in the description box below. If my ramblings annoy you, you can just go straight to the cards if you want to see the artwork. Otherwise, I'm just going to do the same thing as I normally do. I'm going to talk to you about the box, the guidebooks, and the cards. So it comes in a two-part box with the slides on the side, so you can put your thumbs in there, which is really good. Standard box for Hay House. This is a Hay House production, and you can see it's really pretty. So I'm showing you the sides. I hope this is coming up nicely. This is the front. Love the silver gilding there. It has 48 cards, which is nice. I don't like Oracle decks that have under 40. And the artwork is by Laurie Mena. So I'm going to read to you the back. The moon has been our constant companion for millennia. She encourages us to seize opportunities opening up to us and help us to release whatever is holding us back. Use these beautiful cosmic oracle cards to boost your manifesting power and find out how to attract what you most desire in life. Each card reveals what you're bringing into your life and how to supercharge your manifesting powers to achieve the best results. Discover the unique power of the moon as she moves through the signs of the zodiac and how to channel her energies to create the life of your dreams. Now, Yasmin Boland is an astrologer and moonologer from the UK, I believe, because she writes in UK magazines like Red and stuff like that. I used to live in the UK, that's how I know. And Laurie Mena is a graphic artist who is inspired by spiritual healing, nature, sacred geometry, and the great mystery of life. So it retails in the States at $21.99, and for our Canadian friends it's $28.99. But I've got to say, I got it at a real bargain. It was under $15. I just could not believe I could get my hands on it for this price. So that was really good. So when you open the box, it's beautiful inside, attuned to the moon and manifest miracles. And I love what Hay House does, which is always making the box the size of the cards and the guidebook. Everything is neatly nestled in there, no problems. And then this is the bottom box. Alright. So I like the box, but then again, I have always liked the Hay House boxes, so this is nothing new here. So then we have the guidebook, and same thing, this is the standard thing, so I'll show you the spine. And let's have a look at it together. This is well worth a read. I was very impressed with the information I got from that. So obviously you've got your page of content. So you've got an introduction, the magical lunar cycle, where she goes through the lunar cycles, all of them, and particularly the four main ones that she concentrates on in the deck. Then she talks about working with the cards, so the new moon cards, the first quarter moon cards, full moon cards, last quarter, and also the elements, the planetary days and hours, blessing the cards, and the 3 simple card readings that she suggests. And then she moves on to the meanings of the cards, and you can clearly see that they have been categorized under each cycle of the moon. So the new moon cards, so you got 12 from Aries to Pisces, then the first quarter moon, same thing, full moon cards, and then the same with the last quarter moon cards. So it's really nice because you get 12 cards for each of them, which is why you get 48. And there's a lot to be said about that. I'm going to explain it to you further down. And then obviously the acknowledgement and the artist and author. So she talks in the introduction about, you know, the moon, the power of the moon, that kind of thing. And then she talks about the oracle particularly. And she said that this oracle is going to give you support and guidance as you continue to manifest. And each card interpretation in the guidebook will, and I really like how it was actually done, help you understand what you are currently bringing into your life. Is the outlook encouraging or challenging? Because you know sometimes we manifest things without even knowing, and it's not good. Explain the best mindset to get into when you draw a particular card, how to harness its energy, and when and how to boost your manifesting powers for the best possible outcome. And then reveal what the card means in astrological sense for anyone who wants to deepen their astrological and moonological understanding. So this is really, seriously, it's really well done. So she talks about the magical lunar cycle. And in there, she covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cycles for the moon. She then explains that in the oracle, she's just going to work with the 4 main ones, because you've got the new moon, you've got the crescent moon, the first quarter moon, the gibbous moon, I hope I pronounced that well, the full moon, the disseminating moon, last quarter moon, and the balsamic moon, taking in the dark moon. But in this oracle deck, we focus on the new moon, the first quarter moon, the full moon, and the last quarter moon, and obviously she tells you when they occur and why, what this stands for. And then working with the cards. So she talks to you about the energy, for instance, of the new moon cards, then of the first quarter moon cards, and she's associated the chakras to the first quarter moon cards, which I think is an interesting take, the full moon cards, and then the last quarter moon cards. She then moves on to explain the elements, and I thought that was really interesting, because she talks about the fact that the 12 zodiac signs are ruled by the 4 elements, fire, earth, air, and water. And she has reflected this in the design and color palette of the cards. So fire, which obviously is Aries, Leo, Sag, shows fiery red, oranges, and gold tones. Earth, obviously Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns, that would be greens and tones of nature. Air is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and that's lilacs and silvers. And then water, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which is the blues and aquas color, which is really nice. And then she explains planetary days, so which day is ruled by which planet, and how to work out the planetary hours as well. Then she gives you some kind of a blessing, you know, for the cards, and how to use them, to imbue them with your energy. You know, it's actually quite interesting. And then she gives you 3 simple card readings, and obviously you can use them as you wish. So you've got the single card reading, the past, present, and future reading, and the lunar cycle reading, which is a 4-card spread, with card 1 being the current situation, card 2 being the situation and the energies from 1 week on, card 3 is your situation and the energies in 2 weeks' time, and card 4 is the situation and energies in 3 weeks' time. So it's a nice little timeline there for you. So then she moves on, obviously, to explaining the meanings of the cards, starting with the new moon cards. And she summarizes it. The energies of these cards represent the doors that are opening up to you. And so obviously I'm not going to go through all of them because it'd be incredibly boring for you. But here's the first one. So new moon in Aries, with the keyword, or the key phrase, should I say, go for it. She explains the card. And then she has a manifesting focus, manifesting mindset, manifesting tips for boosting courage, your manifestation affirmation, which obviously we all know that, you know, in order to manifest, affirmations are very powerful, and when to manifest your magic, so the best time of day, the best time in the month, all of that good stuff, basically. And she does this for every single card. So it really is very interesting. If you are trying to manifest something, this is going to be a great help, in my opinion, anyway. And then you've got acknowledgements. And obviously, you know, she says thank you to loads of people. And she mentions Kyle Gray, who also produces and creates beautiful, should I say create, not produces, but he creates beautiful oracles as well, if you've not heard from him. Or of him, should I say. I'm sorry, my English is atrocious today. But there's something that really made me smile. She acknowledges Louise Hay. She says, I also acknowledge and pay homage to the work of the amazing Louise Hay, whose affirmations I have used as an inspiration and springboard for many of the affirmations you read in here. No one creates affirmations like Louise Hay. And I totally agree. I mean, Louise Hay has changed my life. I read her book, You Can Heal Your Life, and it completely transformed my views on my life. And, you know, it completely changed after reading this book. I was very sad to hear when she passed, and it's just so nice to see that, you know, her legacy stays, and, you know, with Hay House Publishing House, obviously, you know, that she founded. It's just great. So it was nice to see her mentioned, and I agree with her. No one writes affirmations like Louise Hay used to do. She was incredible for that. Then you have a little bit about the artist, the person who is behind the art, which is stunning, and that's the website for the artist. So I hope you can see it. It's cosmic with an hyphen collage.com. And then about the author, which is Yasmin. And yeah, she was born in Germany and grew up in Hobart, Tasmania. Worked as a journalist, radio and TV producer for many years, and then she discovered astrology. She's really an amazing person. I really like her, and there's her website here, yasminboland.com. So that's the book. Love it. Well worth the read. Really important to read it. Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to the cards, and I may zoom in a little. Just give me a second so you can see the cards better. All right. So we're going to start with the new moons. So firstly, I didn't even show you. There's the back of the cards. What am I thinking? Now, if you love pastel colors like I do, this is heavenly. Now, this is the standard Oracle deck size from Hay House. You know, I've got average size hands, so you can see the height. If I get my hands down, yep. And then the width, they take my whole hand, but it's okay. It's manageable, and it's that matte finish. They're okay to shuffle. I have no problems with them. I think they're very good. But then again, I have no problem with Hay House, just generally speaking. So I know some people don't like their card stock. I am not one of them. So we start with the new moon in Aries with Go For It. And you can clearly see what she meant about the colors, fire, reds, oranges, and obviously the sign there for Aries. Now, I think she's done a great job with the little phrases on the cards. I like phrases or keywords on cards, so it works for me. The new moon in Taurus, Know Your Worth, with the greens that she was talking about. New moon in Gemini, Think It Through. Sorry, I'm not in my frame. New moon in Cancer, Relax. New moon in Leo, Shine. Look at that, beautiful sunflowers. Reminds me of the sun in the tarot deck. New moon in Virgo, Trust All Will Be Well. Very green, very earthy. I love this card. New moon in Libra, Know You Are Loved. Now this is pastel heaven. New moon in Scorpio, Go Deeper. New moon in Sagittarius, Focus on the Positive. New moon in Capricorn, Step Up and Lead. New moon in Aquarius, Open to Change. And the new moon in Pisces, Attuned to the Divine. Love the aqua there. So then we have the 12 cards for the first quarter, which I believe are all there in my hands. Yep. So we have first quarter moon in Aries, and that's Step Into Your Power. Then the Taurus card is Release Control. Speak Your World Into Being, and that's for Gemini. Cancer, Push Through Any Insecurity. I really like the pattern here. I don't know if you can see it. That's really nice. Then Leo is Be Humble. Virgo is Assess the Situation. Libra, Keep Your Heart Open. Scorpio, Release Your Blocks. Sagittarius, Believe in Your Good Luck. Capricorn, Unleash Your Kindest Self. Aquarius, Trust the Universe. I particularly like this one, I must say. chakra symbol there. And Pisces, honor your feelings. Now, here's the other thing. Loads of people have been complaining about spelling mistakes because there's a U here. No, that's British English, and this is how they spell honor. And quite frankly, they're the first people who spoke English, so I think that they get to say what is spelled right or what isn't, right? I mean, that's my point of view. Don't get angry at me. But yeah. This is a British English, so they put a U, you know, for words like honor, valor, all of that kind of stuff. They use an S instead of a Z for words like realization, that kind of thing. So it's not a spelling mistake. So it, you know, and for me it's not a problem because I lived in the UK for a long time before I came here, so not a problem. So then we have the full moon. So the full moon in Aries is cool your emotions. Full moon in Taurus, detoxify. I have a thing for cows. I really like this cow. Is it weird? Full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. Full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. Full moon in Leo, go wild. Now that's very nice. I love that behind the lion. Full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. Full moon in Libra, find a balance. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. Full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. And full moon in Pisces, forgive. I think those fish are absolutely divine. And then finally we have the last quarter moon. So the Aries card looks like this. Work through your feelings. Taurus is be proud of yourself. Gemini is clear your mind. Cancer, take a breather. Leo, lighten up. Virgo, attend to the details. Libra, make time for self-love. Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. I've got to say I particularly like this. I love the beach with the rocks. I think that's very nice. Yep. Sagittarius, practice gratitude. Capricorn, leave the past behind. And you can clearly see the color scheme according to the elements. I think that's really nice. Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. And Pisces, talk less, feel more. Probably one of my favorite cards in this deck. So yeah, I really, really love this deck, and I prefer tarot decks to oracle decks, if I'm honest, but I've been using this a lot. I just really like it. It's very insightful. I've done my own, actually, little spread that I've created for manifestation, and I've been using them alongside with my tarot decks, and yeah, that's working for me. I think it's stunning. I think she's done a very good job. And I also think it's a little bit unfair, you know, the negative reviews about how it's just the same as the Moonology deck. I assure you it's not. And the, you know, negative reviews about spellings. She's just writing in British English, which is perfectly fine. And yeah, it's a good, solid A-house oracle deck. I love it. You know, I would recommend it to any of my friends. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comment box below what you think of it. Are you thinking of getting it? Do you have it? And if so, tell me what you think. And whenever you're seeing this, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.